Hello, today we are going to be making a no-sew frog. The written pattern for this can be found on my website, links below. But otherwise, the only sewing involved is when you sew up the very end. For this, you will need, of course, yarn for the color of your frog. I use green. I think it's a forest green from Red Heart. A little bit of black yarn for his smile. These are 5mm safety eyes for his eyeballs. Sewing needle, scissors, stitch marker, and of course a little bit of stuffing. So the very first thing you're gonna want to do is start with a magic circle. If you prefer the chain 2 method, you can of course do that. I just like magic circles better. We're gonna we're gonna single crochet 6 into this circle. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We'll tight close, and then this is done in rounds. So we'll just start round 2. We're going to increase in every stitch. I love these locking stitch markers. So this is just 2 single crochet in every stitch for a total in the round of 12. And then round 3 is where we add his little eye bumps. And to do that, I use a bobble stitch. So we're going to increase in the first one. And then do a bobble stitch. So we're going to yarn over, through, pull through 2, yarn over, same stitch, pull through 2, yarn over, still same stitch, pull through 2, so we have 4 loops, pull through 2, 4, 5. And then pull through all loops on the hook. In the next stitch we will increase because it's still the top of his head, still trying to make it appropriate size, and then we'll bobble in this one. It's again yarn over, insert, pull through 2, yarn over, same stitch, pull through 2, yarn over, same stitch, pull through 2, and 1 more, and then pull through all 5. And then we're going to increase in this stitch as well. Then we are going to single crochet and increase 4 times. Single, increase, 1, increase, and then single crochet in the very last stitch. So we should have 18 stitches total, which is 16 single crochets, and then his 2 eyeball bobbles. And for rounds 4 through 7, we're just going to single crochet in each stitch around. And round 7. So now you should have a little bit of a froggy forehead and eye bumps. So now we are going to add his eyeballs. Whoop. There is not a very clear spot in the bobble, so you just try to center it as best you like. Just kind of stab it in the middle of the stitch has been my go-to method. And if you like where they are, you're going to flip him inside out. Make sure it's not holding any random strings, and put the backs on those safety eyes. Cute! Next, we are going to add his feet. I like doing all 4 feet in one round. It helps him stand nice and flat. So we are going to single crochet in the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, and 3. So this should be just outside at the bottom of his eyeball. And then we'll add a bobble stitch, same as we did for the eyebrow. The eye, I guess they're kind of eyebrows. Yarn over, 3 loops, 4, and 5, and pull through all 5, and then we're going to single crochet in the next 3 stitches. 1, be sure to make sure that bobble's poking out the right way. 2, 3, and his other foot, yarn over, insert hook, pull through 2, 3, 4, and 5 loops on hook, pull through all 5. And we're going to single crochet through the next 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And another bobble stitch for his back leg. 4, 5 loops on hook, pull through all 5, single crochet in the next 3, 2, and 3, bobble stitch, not in the last one, my goodness, in the next stitch, 2, 3, 4, and 5 loops on hook, pull through, and single crochet in the last stitch, which should give you 18 stitches, including those 4 bobbles. And then for round 9, we're going to single crochet and decrease in the next stitch the entire way around. So single crochet, decrease, single, decrease. This particular decrease I use as the invisible decrease, where you pick up only the first loop in both stitches, yarn over, pull through those, yarn over, pull through again. It helps create, for me, a cleaner finish. But if you prefer a different way, go for it. As long as you end up with only 12 stitches at the end of the round and no holes, you have done it. Now I like to add my smile when I still have a hole at the bottom, so I can better tie off the yarn. So what I'm going to do is put a knot in the end twice so it doesn't pull through all the way. And then we're going to start by putting the needle this way. And for these little froggies, I just recommend embroidering or sewing on a little face, however looks best to you. He's almost got a mustache. And then I can inside it out. Oops. To make it easier to make a big mess. Easier to tie off all the way around. And then you can just cut the yarn at whatever length, because it's all going to go back inside. So for our working loop, and go back inside a little frog. And then we're going to do round 10, which will be a decrease in every stitch. But we're only going to do half of them. And then we're going to stuff him so that the hole is a lot smaller, so that less stuffing escapes. We can make sure he's as stuffed as we want him to be. Without any, without any stuffing coming back out, because the hole at the bottom was too big. I can go back and finish the last 3 decreases. One, there we go. 2, 3, and then we are going to finish off and sew just that little, get out here string, just that little tiny hole closed. My preferred method is to do a slip stitch, chain 2, and then cut the yarn, pull it through that chain 2, and then if you pull the yarn and snug those stitches down, you end up with a little bit of a knot. And we'll take our needle and then go underneath each of the stitches. And pull one more. There you go. And then pull it tight to kind of cinch that closed. And then one of the things you can do to help keep his bottom flat, if you're going to set him on a shelf or have him standing, is pull the yarn from the bottom to the top so he kind of sucks in his gut. Put it in the next stitch and push it back down to keep it secure. Don't pull too tight, otherwise he'll have a little divot on his head. Which, hey, if that's the style you're going for, let him have his little head divot. And then I'm going to tie a knot in the string, stick it back in the same stitch up through a random part, cut it real close, and then just kind of squish him back into his original shape. And there you go. A very quick, adorable, minimal to no sew frog. One of my favorite things to do with these is to add a keychain to the top. So you can take your little froggy with you everywhere. Otherwise they sit quite nice. Thanks for watching.